Hello and welcome to What Culture Gaming. I'm Josh, joined by Scott, and we have some major news today. Potential major news.
It's ridiculous. If this is true, you probably got it from the title. It seems like Microsoft might be eyeing up EA. But all we have to go off at the minute is super data researchers Joost van Druren had a word with Polygon. So it was a conversation between this Joost chap and someone at Polygon. They talked about the idea of internal ructions or whatever within Microsoft, meaning that they need to acquire some new studios, and it looks like they're eyeing up EA, which is humongous.
Well, it seems like a really forward-thinking thing. Microsoft seems to have shaken up quite a lot recently with the reintroduction of the Game Pass.
Yes.
Phil Spencer's being promoted. It feels like they're setting the foundation for the future. And
I thought Phil Spencer had stepped down.
He's got promoted to like a senior Microsoft lead or something.
Oh,
so
good.
he's just going higher up. He's not stepping away from Microsoft. He's just not the head of Xbox.
Right, okay.
Anymore.
I tend to think of like Phil Spencer as like Microsoft's Kevin Feige, who he's the chap who just knows everything. He's awesome. Just give him everything. Give him all the responsibilities. He'll do the best job. But yeah, I mean, Microsoft are obviously pushing this Game Pass thing. We've seen the adverts for it. They first said that all their new games are going to be put on Game Pass first. Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, whatever else they have, State of Decay 2. But though, if they acquire EA, assumedly that would mean that all the EA Origin stuff then comes across as well. So if they're trying to do this whole pay $10 or 10 quid or whatever it is every month and get loads of games, putting EA alongside your roster is like, it's kind of unfathomable, but it makes so much sense for them.
Well, it makes sense at the moment because EA's their subscription service is only on PC and Xbox at the minute anyway. So I mean, they're not on Sony, so to just bring them in along with all their properties is it's a win. I mean, Xbox has a real severe exclusive problem at the minute.
It really does.
So if they can't make their own, why not bring everyone else to them?
I mean,
they've got the money to spare, man. They have the dollar.
That's the thing. I mean, and plus, I was reading back in 2014 when they acquired Mojang, and it was like, oh my god, they bought Minecraft. This is something that they've done before. And it kind of makes a whole bunch of sense. I was reading an old interview with Phil Spencer that we can maybe throw on screen. I think it was with Polygon too, where he was saying look, as we go forward in the future, you'll see Microsoft and Xbox change into potentially a streamable model, which again taps into the whole Netflix for games type thing that Sony tried to do with PlayStation Now. But I mean, I don't know how you are on PlayStation Now. I really thought it was crap. I never thought it worked. It was always laggy.
It's a fine band-aid. It's not the future.
Right.
What's Game Pass is probably going to be full game downloads rather than trying to stream a 2-bit version of a game you've already played. There's 100 titles. It's
The thing is though with Game Pass, because the reason for me that PlayStation Now doesn't work or isn't satisfying is because there's always some lag, and if you play anything that's timing intensive like Ninja Gaiden or whatever, it just doesn't feel right. Whereas Xbox gets around that by letting you download the files and then you play the downloaded file, which is all that we need. But though, if they go ahead with this, Sony can't do the same thing. I think, I could be wrong about this, but I'm sure they signed a deal with Gaikai, the guys who do their streaming technology, so they'd be locked to a streaming model, and Microsoft can just be like, F all that lag crap, just download the thing you want to play, and it's right there. Plus, they already have the whole thing where you can download a little bit of a game and play already. You don't have to wait for the full thing to download. So there's a way that they can absolutely dominate using this. So I'm very interested to see how it goes. I mean, I don't know, at the minute we don't even know when the next turn of the generation is going to be, but looking back through console history, no one company stays on top for 2 generations in a row. So
this to me seems like it's gearing up for the next gen. This is the foundation laid. I love healthy competition, Scott. I like that Microsoft's back in the game. What I don't like is everything being exclusive. I like a smattering of exclusive games here and there.
Smattering, eh?
Yeah, but if Microsoft plethora of exclusive games. But if Microsoft bring EA in along with PUBG Corp and potentially Valve,
yes,
that's a lot of. They're presumably going to stay exclusive to Microsoft's console.
I mean, the thing is,
that's a lot of games to keep.
Yeah, well, absolutely, and that's one of the things that we kind of skirted over, because the big news here is that Microsoft are trying to acquire EA, but it seems like they're also eyeing up Valve and PUBG Corp, which are the guys that make PUBG, and it's that bit, it hasn't been broken down, but potentially, if you want to bring them all on, I've already seen people talking about, oh my god, does this mean that we'd get Half-Life 3 or whatever if they somehow had Valve? And I mean, look, they have enough money to cast a very wide net. But
that's going to be the widest of nets. I think we can see one of those acquisitions going down, maybe 2. I can't imagine we're getting all 3. I mean, Valve alone that's going to be a wrangle. That's going to be an expensive wrangle. PUBG,
oh god.
I was going to say PUBG makes more sense. That's sort of close to Mojang when they bought that company for one big phenomenal game. EA's in there. I can see that happening. Valve, I can't see happening. Valve, I cannot see happening. But
the thing
stranger things have happened.
The thing that we know that Xbox and Microsoft love is they love a timed exclusive. And it's like, if you're moving into the Netflix to streaming model, then you can't sign all these companies forever. You have to do lots of timed little things. So if they can then work out the deals where, you know, EA go, well, the new FIFA is on Xbox Game Pass for like a month or 2 months or whatever, it makes all these timed mentalities kind of make more sense because, as you know, you're not paying, you know, you've only got to wait a little bit before the rest of the market gets it, but there's that little bit of an incentive to pay like the $10 or whatever. For me, that stuff makes so much sense.
Yeah, I agree, but why would they have to buy EA to do that? You know, they already have partnerships with the likes of EA. I mean, they get timed exclusives from anywhere. I feel like it would change more dramatically than that if they brought them into like the fold.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, the thing with EA is like they're in a weird spot at the minute. Like, you know, the last thing that obviously went down was all the Battlefront 2 controversy, and we saw them, all the conversations they had with their investors, being like, "Oh, look, it won't change our bottom line. We promise. Like, don't worry about it. We're fine." And you kind of, you know, you picture EA being this big, strong company that know exactly what they're doing, but I wonder, I mean, if they got acquired by Microsoft, their brand identity would change. And I think someone like I've said to you, I think Microsoft can run a games division better than EA can. And they don't, I mean, the amount of game studios that Microsoft have killed, I can't even think of any. Like, franchises, sure, but they haven't got the stack of bodies that Microsoft have. And so it's like, you know, if EA folded into Microsoft, I would assume that they would start running themselves more efficiently and assumedly more fan-focused. But I guess we just have to wait.
You would hope.
I would hope so.
Save BioWare, please.
Oh God, yeah. For the love of God, just cancel Anthem and do another Mass Effect. God, just.
Oh, do it. It's too early for another Mass Effect.
It probably is
too early for another Mass Effect.
But not to worry.
Not to worry. So this is potentially going down. Let us know in the comments if you want EA to merge with Microsoft and become our new evil overlords. If Disney can take over Fox, Microsoft can take over EA. I think that's what we're going for.
Planet Microsoft.
Planet Microsoft.
I'll probably go.
Woohoo!
But anyway, yeah, just let us know in the comments what you think. This is going to be pretty game-changing, especially for the next generation. I've been Scott from WhatCulture.com.
I've been Josh from WhatCulture.com.
And we'll catch you soon.